What does it take to be a cover girl? Well, we're going to find out with G.I. Joe Super 7 Ultimate Covergirl.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Super 7 Ultimate G.I. Joe unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got Covergirl. But for all your Covergirl needs, make sure you're hitting up Entertainment Earth. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10% on all in-stock items. Anything over $99 does ship free, and of course, flat rate shipping, $7.95 for anything under $99. Gotta get a deal out there, as we always do say. And we always do say, for all new viewers, there's always a new viewer watching. We're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And I did pick this up at Entertainment Earth. Of course, I've told you guys and you gals out there for the last year plus, I always wait for the hot off the truck at Entertainment Earth, pick up a lot of these Ultimate Editions from Super 7. And when I do go to the Super 7 website, I use code KyleP at checkout to support the channel. Don't forget that either. However, I went there, hot off the truck. They had the Crimson Guard. They had Covergirl. But where was Major Blood? Where was Roadblock? Sold out. So one thing you guys know, I've been saying it for a while now, Super 7, the days of mass production are over. The COVID times have changed. A lot of this stuff is selling out. There is no extras. The extras are gone. There isn't a thing anymore. Retailers aren't buying as much extra stock, and Super 7's not making extra stock. So the order is the order. When you got that 30-day pre-order window, if you don't get in there, it's going to be tough securing some of this. We've seen it with, was it Wily Kit or Wily Cat? I think it was Wily Kit. Hard to find, very expensive on the secondary market. Have to imagine a lot of these figures are going that route. So you got to be careful. The long game play of Super 7 probably coming to an end for almost every single figure. So just have that in the back of your head a little bit. Beware of that, I guess, going forward. So it is what it is. It is what it is at this point there. But I want to put that out there at the beginning. But we got Covergirl here, another G.I. Joe classic female, kind of the forgotten third. Everybody kind of thinks Scarlet. They think Lady J. Covergirl just a step behind them, at least in my opinion, back in the cartoon especially. And that's what this line is is the cartoon. Now, we do see extra head sculpts here. I would have liked to seen a blonde-haired Covergirl because in a lot of forms of media, she is blonde hair, but I don't think she was ever blonde hair in the cartoon ever. Unless Cold Slither video, was she wearing a blonde wig in that one? I don't remember. But she truly is a Covergirl. She's ready to go. She's ready for her close-up. She's ready for a magazine cover right there, I guess. But Covergirl, I wouldn't say one of the tippy-top female Joes, but she's in the mix, especially the early mix of the early days of the cartoon, almost like comic book, cartoon days. But here's old Covergirl looking only like a Covergirl could look if she was in the G.I. Joe Ultimates line. How about that? So you get Covergirl down here, extra heads, extra hands, usual stuff, green packaging for the Joes, classic Joe logo up there, nothing fun, nothing fun. Ultimate on the top, no slipcase cover, none of that kind of stuff with these anymore. We do get the little blurb up there on the old TV screen, all green back there. Let's see what it says about our friend Covergirl. Real name, Courtney A. Krieger. Primary specialty, motor transport operator. The old Wolverine back in the day. We'll never forget it. Specialty is a mechanic. Birthplace, Peoria, Illinois. I would say beautiful this time of year, but most of the time I go to Peoria, it's not too beautiful. I always go to this pizza place that's kind of by the Target and Walmart. I think it's like off the river. That's a rough Walmart if you've ever been to Peoria. There's a pizza place in a strip mall there. I always enjoy the pizza. And there's like a casino down the street. Shout out to the good people of Peoria. I'll probably be back there sooner than later, so don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. That's what I'm saying. She's a grade E4 specialist. She does say, people realize I'm more than just a pretty face when they bring in a busted up vehicle and I give it back to them, running smoothly and ready for battle. And I will pause, you can pause the video, read the whole file card here if you want to, but I always appreciate a blurb, especially with my Joes, as you guys do know. Off to the side. See you later. Goodbye. Can we get her out of the old plastic prison right here? Maybe. Maybe we can. maybe we can't. Who knows? She might just have to be a mint in box figure for the rest of the days. Oh my gosh, it's all locked together, so I got to take it all off. There she is in the plastic prism. I'm going to take this off screen, get all this unlocked here, and we'll be back talking all things Covergirl. All right, we got Covergirl out of the package. Let's dive in. Let's dive in with the accessories first. Out of the package, Covergirl, she came to throw hands. She's ready to go. She's got her dukes ready. She's ready to throw some hands on everybody here. Now, we do get gripping hands out of the package. Two traditional gripping hands, and then we get 2 trigger hands here with the little finger there. So choose your own adventure. I'm going to have to give her some trigger hands. She's going to be pew-pewing all over the place, what she's going to do around here. We do get, of course, the Joe walkie-talkie. We've seen this before. Get the most out of your molds, of course. We've seen this in the past. Now, she does got a little bit of stereotypical, I guess, driver vehicles here. In case she gets stuck, the old Wolverine gets stuck somewhere, she's got a little bit of a shovel to dig a little trench if she needs to. And then she's got a little bit of a sledgehammer and kind of that G.I. Joe classic green color here. Not sure I would use either of these here for her. These would kind of go along if you have a Wolverine. They clip onto the Wolverine vehicle like we've seen with a lot of Joe vehicles over the years. But we do get those. We do get 1 random missile. Is this for the Wolverine? She's going to load the missiles in the Wolverine. Kind of defeats the purpose if you don't have the Wolverine to load it in here, of course. And Super 7 has not or said they will make G.I. Joe vehicles. I don't see that in the future, I don't think. But we do get 1 random missile if you need that for whatever reason. Now we do get this gun, and what is this gun? I'm sure it's character Joe episode specific, I would imagine, but I do not remember this one at all. It looks very scientific-like. Is it a shrink ray? Is it a cold slither ray? I'm not exactly sure, but it is almost looks like a cobra weapon. It's got that cobra blue and red going on as well. But it could be a hairdryer as well. Covergirl, she's got to look good for her next photo shoot. Maybe it's a big hairdryer for her. Not exactly sure. Don't remember that from the episode. And then finally, you do get the standard issue rifle from the Joes. They always hand these out to them right when they walk in the door. Here's your standard issue rifle. Always saw this back in the day, especially in the cartoon. They were always using that thing, as we know. But now we're diving into Covergirl herself in red, looking good with the red hair going on. Like a young Nicole Kidman once upon a time, maybe. Who knows? But we do got her going on right here. Got a very mom hairdo on this one in red. Looking good, though. It looks like Covergirl's hair, and you got a little bit of length on the bottom just starting to curl out. Got the red eyebrows going on, so apparently the hair matches. Does it match everywhere? I don't know. We'll never know. We'll never know. But looking good in red. Got the nice pouty lips. She's ready to model, I think, right here. And now it's getting real serious. She's letting her hair down. And I think this is from the episode. Wasn't there an episode where she tried to, capture Flint's heart and Lady J had to put her in her place? Maybe that was in one of Kyle's made-up episodes. And Flint gave the old Tommy Dreamer, I'm hardcore, I'll take them both, I think is what Flint probably did say. Flint, a true leader no matter where. Be it anywhere. Be it on the army field, the bedroom, you name it. Flint, true leader at the end of the day. Looking good over here with the long hair, but the face looks, I guess it looks similar, but a little bit different. Almost looks a little bit like Scarlet, which obviously, just classifying girls with red hair, I guess. But looks good. A little bit of teeth showing there. Same push brooms above the eyes, same eye color. It's Covergirl, and Covergirl's had different looks over the years, as we've mentioned before. Now we get this one here with the helmet going on. She's ready to drive that Wolverine is what she's ready to do here. I will say, watch out for that little microphone piece as it was tucked behind my head. That plastic could break on you if you're not careful. And that's all you want to do is have some broken plastic out of the package. Looks a lot like this Covergirl head with the mouth of that last head, but you got the helmet. The helmet is not removable on this one. So you get 3 head sculpts on Covergirl. You could truly choose your own Covergirl adventure if that is your thing. Now diving into the figure itself, let's see what's going on here. We got articulation. We'll start with that. Arms all the way around, bicep cut, single jointed elbow, very tight elbows, side to side. And I say very tight, but the minute I move them, they're pretty loose, I will say. A little looser than I'd like them to be. But when at attention straight out, pretty tight still. So that's interesting. Hands back and forth, side to side. You get the hula hoop at the top, plus traditional waist. Got those Covergirl splits. Yeah, not really. Not really a lot of movement there. Leg does go up there if you need to. Bend at the knee. No side to side. You do get a boot cut. Yep, you get a boot cut on her, though. Ankles back and forth, side to side, up and down. So pretty stiff articulation across the board on this one. Now, she does got a brown bomber jacket going on. A little Wolverine logo on one of the arms there. Nothing on the back here. You do got a very tan standard issue outfit, I guess, underneath. You got a high collar on here. High collar, making power moves, sending a message to Scarlett and Lady J, I guess. I don't know what that message is, but she's trying to send it to everybody. You got the green belt going on, a little bit of a, it looks like a calculator on the side of her thigh right here. Big, tall, brown boots, looking very nice on Covergirl. But besides that, pretty plain Jane, though. Pretty plain Jane. And it's interesting they went with Covergirl this soon. She was an earlier Joe girl, I guess she was along the way. However, I feel like there's a lot more Joes they could put in this line that we'd like to see. And a lot of rumors about this line. Is it over with? You know, San Diego Comic-Con, they said, oh, it's not over. It's not over. There's more Joes coming. We'll just have to see what happens, because I've said this from the get-go. I have always dreamed of G.I. Joe cartoon-accurate action figures, and that's what we're getting right here. So I do love it. Some figures better than others. You can say that about a lot of lines. This one doesn't really knock my socks off or anything like that either. Maybe it's just because I'm not a huge Covergirl fan. Not exactly sure, but she should fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand. Use discount code Kyle, of course. Save yourself 10%, and what do you know? Fitting on a stand right there. Ready to go, but just kind of a figure that's just going to kind of be there in the G.I. Joe universe, for me, at least for my Super 7s. Not the best, not the absolute worst, but definitely not the best. That's what we're going to say. But we do got one of the best, one of my favorites, my favorite Joe gal, of course, old Lady J right next to her for a little comparison action here. Of course, should have brought Flint. Should have brought Flint in for this review. Should have pulled in the big guns, but left him on the display. Left him on the display. But there it is, Lady J, Covergirl. Be interested to hear your thoughts on this Covergirl figure. Was it worth a pickup for you? Did you grab this one? Do you care about this one? Let me know your thoughts. How do you prefer your Covergirl, with red hair or blonde hair? I'd be interested to hear that one as well. Let me know in the comments down below. And of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day. And then some. We got even more content for you, of course, over there on Patreon. Patreon, best way to support this YouTube channel and all the content it does bring. So much content, so little time. Check out the Patreon, of course. ProWrestlingTees.com, search Kyle Peterson. Don't forget to hit me up, follow along on social media. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for Covergirl, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.